because they're not in a beautiful container.
Right.
Dude.
Right. I'll get a beautiful new container at my new house, okay?
Maybe I'll buy one.
Thanks. Let's go, girls. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to your Two Drunk Aunties with Bron Lewis and Sammy Petersen. We are both of those people. I'm Sammy Petersen. I'm your auntie who puts so many ice blocks in her Savvy Bee, it pours all over the floor for a cat to lick up.
And I'm Bron Lewis. I'm your drunk auntie who calls all Asian peoples Orientals.
Orientals, welcome to your Two Drunk Aunties. Oh my goodness. And also that auntie would also be like, they don't make that food in China like they do in Australia. It's very nice. They don't do the lemon chicken or the sweet and sour pork.
Be honest, it's better here, isn't it?
Be honest. Can you actually, I can't understand a word you're saying, but it is better here as an Oriental.
God, your English is good. Oh, you're born here.
I don't think so.
Lucky
duck, the lucky country, isn't it, Jeff? Hey, Bron, it's nice to see you today, if you don't mind me saying that.
You can say that.
Is it okay to say?
You can say that. And do you know what?
I felt safe saying it.
It's so good to be here.
Can I say this? It actually makes me feel safe when I say things to you. I feel like I can say whatever I want to you.
You do.
I do. I say some awful things.
Yeah. It upsets me sometimes.
I said some pretty awful things in the kitchen just before I was making you a nice cup of Joe.
But you,
Lucky Joe.
Do you know what else you were doing?
Wink.
You know what else you were doing?
Yeah, that's for the audio.
You were doing You were showing me your jumps.
Like, this is not a joke, actually was. Yeah, what do you think of them?
Look, it was...
Well, the pause said it all. You didn't like them. You didn't like my jumps.
I reckon you did maybe 6 jumps
Yeah.
for me.
Well, cool.
It's
I
like
got closer to you each time.
It's like when someone tells a joke and it's not funny, so everyone just tries really hard not to pretend they didn't hear or see anything that just happened.
Just close your eyes. That's what you did. You just closed your eyes and just went, I didn't see anything, didn't hear anything. La, 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 la. It's what you did.
I was trying to protect you. So when you did the first one, I was
protect
like...
my feelings.
Oh, my God. He just did a big jump and he's in his mid-30s now.
33.
That's mid. You round
I
up.
don't think so.
Is it?
I think
Don't
I'm in
you?
my late 20s.
That's not how that works.
That's not how it works. I think I'm in my late 20s. I feel like I'm in my late 20s some days. Sometimes I
How
don't.
old do
Really
you
hurt my
think-
back yesterday.
How old do you think you are? Like if you were to...
Oh,
like-
God, 67. I feel 67. Some days when I wake up with a crook neck or my crook back, I do feel a lot older. But a lot of the time I feel like I feel like I'm 33.
Yeah, okay.
I've been feeling a 33-year-old for a long time. More on that
is
later.
upsetting.
And I feel
you
a
say
39-year-old.
whatever you bloody well want. But what'd you call me?
A 37-year-old.
I can't remember how old I am now.
I think you're 37.
I'm like
36 or 37.
1986. So
1986.
this year I'll turn 39.
This year you'll turn 39.
And guess what?
And what are we doing for your 39th?
Oh,
And what are we doing for your 40th? And what are we
40th,
doing
I'm
for your
going-
41st? 41st.
Oh.
I know you're illiteracy, so you might like that sort of shit.
for my 40th, I'm going to go to either Vietnam or the Philippines.
Oh my God, do I have to book my tickets now or we book them
you're
together later?
absolutely welcome to
I'd love to
come.
come. Me and Lucas, hanging out, you two men.
Oh my God.
Two
That'd
loves
be
of your
beautiful.
life.
That'd be beautiful.
Yeah. When you're not doing work meetings with the I Hate My Job podcast, when you're not doing little work, when you're not meeting up and having little work meetings
It really
at your house.
upsets you when I meet with Freddie for my other podcast.
Every
doesn't
week,
it?
yep.
Well, I'll listen to your podcast on the way here to support you. It's called Not Another Crime Podcast. It's new. It's with George
I
Love.
actually got the name right.
Beg your pardon.
No, you actually got the name right like I don't do with yours.
I know.
You're actually
called
more
respect.
respectful
It's
of me.
called
It's actually a little thing.
bare
called respect.
minimum.
You might not heard of Bare Min. Do you like my thing that I sent you last night, Bare Min?
Yeah, I did.
It was just a story at a comedy club of going. It was pretty much the comedy. I love it so much when someone doesn't write someone's crushing or they're killing. They just put up stories like
They were there.
They were there.
Yeah.
He's on stage. He
Yeah.
talked into the microphone.
Yeah.
He didn't distort the mic.
Sometimes I'll have people ask me to post something for them or recommend them.
Like me. I do that with you.
You've never done that.
Reco me.
I would never. You've never asked me that.
I was too busy jumping.
But even if you were, and this is like, I'm being honest now, not being a silly Billy. Stop jumping. That is me serious.
All right, I'll jump back on the podcast. Just keep jumping. I'm like a frog today.
Oh, for Christ's
He's
sake.
jumped again.
Christ.
Fun
I'm
noise I made.
38 years old.
I think I'm 39.
Well
I'm
done.
not sure.
No, I would recommend you. And
Well, I would
have
recommend
done.
you all the time, and I love you very
You're
much.
so beautiful.
But yeah,
when
thank you for
people
listening
do
to.
recommend, when people ask me to
I'm
recommend,
having a different conversation.
Listen, I know.
at the same time. I'm a good jumper. Let me fucking talk.
stop jumping. If someone asked me to recommend them and I was like, I didn't really want to,
Yeah.
I would still pass it on,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't rave about them
Yeah,
Because
sure.
If they were absolutely dreadful,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything. But I don't know that many absolutely
No,
dreadful
you would
ones.
say something like, they're doing a show.
Yeah.
Just a fact. Can't believe they're doing a show. I actually can't believe it. Why are they doing a show?
How good's this poster?
How good's this poster art?
I love that colour.
Love that photo. Nice colours on this poster.
God, your hair
Then a
looks
thumbs
good.
up.
Go
God,
see
you did
this
this.
person. They've got nice hair.
You know, you're right. If you've got nothing else on, go and see this person.
Oh,
Ask for comps first. Wouldn't pay for it, in brackets.
There'd be heaps.
That's
of
your
tickets left.
recommendation. No, don't worry. They'll be, oh my God, I checked my ticket sales for the
Yes.
first time.
Oh, tell me.
I've sold well in Adelaide.
That's
Jesus
fantastic.
Christ, nowhere else yet. But look, Melbourne,
Really?
I'm selling tickets.
You
for
almost
Adelaide.
sold out
I'm
in
selling-
Adelaide.
But I'm
That's
selling good
wonderful.
tickets for Melbourne. But I'm just like, come on, guys, come on,
It's
get your
still
tickets in.
ages
Melbourne's
away.
ages away.
Still
But
ages
Adelaide,
away.
I was surprised.
I've
I've heard in Adelaide, I've been to Adelaide many
Correct.
times before, and every time I've been to Adelaide, there's no tickets or like one or two tickets, and then it's like on the day they sell a few more. But it's been rough the last few times I've gone.
Yeah.
So thank you, Adelaide.
That's
if you're listening
great.
from this podcast, thank you, Adelaide.
Adelaide, you've bought almost fuck all of my tickets.
All right, let's get on it.
I actually have had a conversation with the comedians. I'm like, are you going to Adelaide? They're like, nope, they never buy tickets. I'm like, oh God. And I'm still going. I'm only
Yeah.
doing 2 nights.
I've got a
this
very
year.
small venue.
Okay.
I'm doing it in someone's living room. They don't know.
No,
about
I
it yet.
know the venue you're in. Hell's Kitchen in Rhino Room. It's not small. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's lovely.
That's the room that everyone wants.
Oh,
That's the room that
I'm
Greg
doing that.
Fleet had. At a perfect
I love
time
Greg Fleet. I just winked
last
at you
year.
again.
Oh my gosh! Last year he had that room in the prime position. It was
Yeah.
7:30. Everyone
That's
wanted
like
that
my
time.
I think, is like 8:45, which is
Beautiful.
perfect time. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then there was poor Sonia Diorio who had to take like time off work and use her savings in order to go.
Spendings.
That's correct. Yeah, that's a great joke. Put it down. Write it down. Put that in your show. Put that
Siri,
in your
don't
little
forget
show.
to write that down. Put that in my storytelling night.
Adelaide, get ready for an absolute
Bron just
belter.
put up that she loved the colour of my poster this year, which I thought was lovely.
But he had that room, and poor Sonia Diorio, who was like hemorrhaging money to be there.
Yeah.
Her time slot was at 11 p.m. at night.
Oh my
And, like,
God.
throughout the week as well. So
Yeah, yeah,
Tuesday
yeah.
through to Saturday.
I understand what the
11
week is.
p.m. Well, that's not.
Oh, fuck, there's a Monday as well.
And a Sunday.
Oh, God.
If you
Egg on my face. I've been cooking again.
and jumping.
Jumping on my egg pan. Got right in my face again.
So
That's
I think,
rough.
yeah. So the room was just empty for the prime position because Greg Fleet never did it. I think he did it once, and
Right.
then poor old Sonia was performing to almost no one because no one's up that late. I don't care how good you are as a performer.
Yeah.
You're not going to get people in at 11 p.m. in
Not on a
Adelaide.
weekday. Yeah, that's
Her show was
rough.
great. She deserved it to be full every time, and also she deserved to have the 7:30 spot, and the person
Yeah.
who was almost definitely always going to cancel
Yep.
to have the 11 p.m. spot.
Absolutely.
No one cares.
No one cares. But
No
look,
one cares.
hey, thank you for listening to my podcast today as well.
Hey, that's my pleasure. It's great.
Oh, thank you so much.
I
It's so
love
much
it.
fun.
I knew
I'm
it was
loving
going to be fun.
Oh my God. It's going to be fun. It's
And
gonna
I
be fun.
love crime.
Oh, I love true crime. It's my
I love
fave.
it.
Yeah, we have to come on and do one of your stories.
Of my true crime.
Yeah,
the
of all the
I'm
things you've
obsessed with.
committed.
Okay.
All those horrendous crimes that you've committed. Like telling me to stop jumping. No, you need to come on and do a story.
Oh, I love
Come on, something that you're
stories.
fascinated with. Because
Yes.
when we have guests on, which, because at the time of recording, we've got gorgeous guest Georgie Tunney coming out. And what she did.
journalist.
A journalist. And what she did is just had dot points. So we don't get them to, guest to prepare a full report. Just go bring in dot points of
Yeah, right.
a murder and we'll talk about it. We can do some research as we're doing it as well.
Great.
It's great. Yeah,
Do
so
you
it's
know
much fun.
which one I was really obsessed with as a kid? It was Ivan Milat.
Oh, you should do.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, okay. I'd love that. You know what? Let's pause the podcast right now and let's go and record that.
I might talk
And we're
about it
back.
for a bit.
Just jumped off. Just jump back in. That's fun for me. Hey, honey girl.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the... Oh, wait. Hold on. You're not touring this year as well, are you?
Yes, I am. God bless
Oh, what?
you.
Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, I am. Brisbane sold so well, I can
Yeah.
barely breathe.
Yeah.
That's like
Oh.
May.
You feel congested.
Yeah, it's and Brisbane's the best at buying. I love them so much.
I'm going to Brisbane later in the year. I can't
Obsessed
wait.
with Brisbane.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm going 2027. Can't wait.
Canberra's like, I don't know, like 2/3 full.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. Should be better. I grew up there. What's wrong with you?
Amy
Don't-
won't reply to my email.
Oh my God. It's my sister. She's very rude to us.
Funhouse Pony Club or whatever it's called.
But it makes me think, like every single time I've done a show in Canberra, it's been really fun. But I think, why are they not booking earlier? Do I offend someone? Is it the blackface I'm doing? I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing lots
to
of
upset
blackface.
me.
Yeah. Lovely minstrel show that you do.
Adelaide should be fun. And then I'm going to Perth, and which I'm starting Perth next week, I think.
Yeah, time of recording next week.
Love Perth too.
Oh, I love Perth as
Bit
well.
too hot.
Can be hot.
During this time of and yeah, so every single time I'll open with this joke, it's very fun. I was like, love being here, Perth. You ready? Love being here, Perth. Every single time I come, I always forget this. And I'm always amazed. I forget that Perth is located on the fucking sun.
I love that.
And they roll up.
Yeah, they love
the
that.
Sweat's going everywhere.
Yeah.
Laughter. We're just like swimming in
We're all
sweat
laughing.
and laughs.
Sweat and laughs and tears. That's the name of a new show. I always open with this. I always open with this. Let's move Posh Spice out of the way so you can see me.
Oh, very good.
I just flew to Perth and boy, are my arms tied. Take my wife, please.
Very cool. That's great.
That's good stuff. Hey, you ready for the first segmore
Yeah.
today? Do you like segmore?
I do.
Okay.
Is this coming out before or after our live show?
After our live show?
Well, guess what?
Our live show is this week. When
It's
did
a
you think
Friday.
it was
I
coming?
don't know. I don't know how any of this.
I know what day it is.
Oh, how good was our live show then?
Oh, God, it was good. God,
I
it was
can't
good.
wait. I can't wait to talk about that.
Live, laugh, love. No, I've skipped Dear Aunties, haven't I? You didn't even notice. Dear Aunties.
Oh yeah, why?
I'm just joking around. Dear Aunties, I told a lie recently that my nan died to get out of work. She didn't, and now I feel terrible. When she actually dies, don't know how I'll get away with that excuse. Freaking out a little. Ness, have you ever heard of having two nans?
Yeah, have heaps.
Jesus.
Oh.
Are you ready for the next segment? Live, laugh, love. My
Poor Ness.
No, I'm just joking.
Ness.
What
Look,
would you do?
well, you just have to be like, well, that's
Yeah.
She
That's a different nan.
is a different nan. No
Yeah.
one's counting.
No one's counting nans. Not many people are counting nans.
No,
there might be
no one
one
counts
person.
in
If it's an
nans.
accountant, you work for an accountancy firm or something, they might be counting nans.
I used to say often when I would write in letters at school, Bron couldn't submit her homework or Bron was away yesterday because her uncle died. It would always be an uncle and auntie because when I was in school, even as in high school, I was like, uncles and aunties are so old.
Yeah.
But the teachers must
yeah.
be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like your mum's sister
Yeah, that's
died?
wild.
And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah. She
Yeah.
was old. She was like 42.
God, she was so old. Yeah. So
What are we upset
42.
about? She had a good run.
Yeah, outlive Jesus. That's actually a good run. That's a good run.
So, yeah, I think, but they must have thought, Christ, the genes are so bad.
Yeah, yeah, they're not doing well. Yeah, I don't know. I think you can either say you got two nans, or next time you go to work, just go, it was a fluke. She came back alive.
Yeah. It's a miracle.
It's not a fluke. It's a miracle.
Doesn't
It's more of
matter.
a miracle than a fluke. It's fluked. She came back alive.
It's a flute.
It's a flute. Let me play for you for 20 minutes. I'm a flautist. Say that. Oh, yeah, and that's actually good advice. Say you're a flautist and I won't talk to you again.
Okay, well, there goes my life hack.
There goes my life hack. Live, laugh, love. You ready for this?
Yep.
My wife told me to be more in touch with my feminine side. So I crashed the car.
I'm going to hate today, aren't I?
Yeah. I wanted to start a new diet. I just feel like I have way too much on my plate right now.
Okay.
If a small person says your hair smells nice, is that sexual harassment?
Oh, my God. That's on the nose, isn't it? On
Yeah,
his nose?
On his nose. The hair's on his nose.
His nose is in the pubic
That's
hair of
in
that
the pubic hair of that person.
Who says to someone your hair smells nice? That's got to be one
You
of the
shouldn't say that. You
creepiest
should never.
things.
I did say it to you before in the kitchen before I was jumping.
Is it you jumped,
Yeah.
got a whiff of my hair, then
Jump back
landed?
down. That's right. It's a quick jump.
Yeah, I think there's
Lovely sounds for you.
there's certain things people say that it could make you go, oh, I wish you didn't say that.
Yeah. Hair
like,
smells nice is one of them.
Hair smells nice.
Yeah.
You're way too close.
Because you got a wide mouth. You got your own teeth.
Oh, you got beautiful lips.
Got beautiful lips.
Okay, thank you, Ian.
Thank you, Ian. Leave me alone now, Ian.
Christ,
Got lovely
Ian.
legs, didn't you? My lesbian neighbours gave me a Rolex for Christmas. They misunderstood me when I said I wanted a watch.
Oh, what a creep.
Yeah.
That's something you'd do.
I would never say that
You
to
would
my
never
lovely
say
lesbian
it.
neighbours.
You'd just be like, hey, girls, watch me jump.
Hey girls, watch me jump real quick. Jumping off, jumping full.
You can watch me.
Jumping.
I don't
Watch
wanna
me.
watch
Me
you.
real quick. I don't have no interest in watching you. Have you ever seen the show Naked and Afraid? Sure reminds me a lot of the time playing hide and seek with my uncle.
Oh, my God. That's a really sad one.
Yeah, it's a sad one. I always hate it when old people at weddings nudge me and say, you're next. So I started doing the same at funerals.
Yeah.
Why did Mickey break up with Minnie? Because she was fucking goofy. How do you get a new dishwasher?
How?
You file for divorce.
Well, yeah, we're really changing it up. Like,
I
there's
like
different
to do
flavors.
stuff
Sometimes
like
you have
that.
a theme.
I know you're not this
This
time.
one, there's
I'm mixing
none.
it up.
I'm
you're all over the
confused,
place
I'm
with your
upset,
emotions.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's nice. All
None of
emotions
it's
for
good.
today. Why can't orphans play baseball? They don't know where home is.
Oh,
Sad
another
one as well.
sad one.
Hopefully this one's not so sad. Little Johnny and his dad are walking through the park when they see two dogs having sex.
Yuck.
Little Johnny says, Daddy, what are they doing? They're making a puppy, he says. That night, little Johnny walks in on his mum and dad having sex. What are you doing? He says. Making you a little brother, says Dad. Well, flip her over, says Johnny. I want a puppy. I love to have fun with my friend Bron. I love to have fun with my friend Bron. Sometimes I write a song about having fun with my friend Bron. Yeah. If you want to leave us a 5-star rating, 5-star review, what the heck are you waiting for? Do it right now, Chooky baby doll.
Well, I wonder if anyone has ever given a 5-star review after that bit. Can you tell me, because you read all of the feedback, can you tell me if anyone likes that segment?
Yeah?
And they, as in, like, you can tell me, or that's yes is the answer.
Yep. Why don't we do this right now? Why don't we say, hey, if you do like that segment, why don't you leave us a comment under something? Under a post.
Okay. Any
Or
post.
why don't you email us at deardrunkaunties@gmail.com. You can also leave us a speak up happy if you really want to as well. We love to hear your voice. We haven't heard a voice for a while. So if you'd like to do that instead of writing us an email to deardrunkaunties@gmail.com. We're also on youtube.com if you want to watch us because we always look really nice.
Well, I don't look very nice.
You do
today.
look nice.
You're saying that, but I don't. I'm at the horrible end of the school holidays.
Have you had fun on the school holidays?
No. Do you know, there's always an activity. I don't know how you used to do school holidays, but
I was a lot younger.
Were you?
Mm.
They didn't let a 38-year-old man wander around.
Going to the aquarium every day.
Why is he wearing a trench coat?
He loves the aquarium.
But all the fish you need in here, kids.
There's so many fish in here. What is so many fish in here? Something like that. I'm working on it. I'm working on a new character like that.
No, just every single day there's an activity. So like the pool or going to the city.
Just swim in the aquarium.
Just
you
do
can
that.
all of them. Have food in the cafe. Oh, Diggs.
He fluffed.
Diggs. Yeah. You're going to get it in a minute.
Oh!
I'm sorry about
Not
that.
even.
Oh,
That
Diggs.
is rotten.
Yeah, Diggs.
I can't get out. Oh, his bottom is pointing at us.
So you can do it. You can do it all. You can do it all in the one day. You can go. I don't know. I gave up on that. Diggs, that is foul.
That is yucky.
Diggs, that is one of the foulest fluffs you've ever done. And now your tail's wagging, and that kind of acts as its own little propeller, kind of wafts it forward.
It actually has really set the tone for the scary bit.
I'm ready for the next segment, if you don't mind me saying such a thing.
Okay, so this one has been sent in to us
Wait,
by a
what?
beautiful chookie called
my
Craig.
God. Thank you, Craig. Beautiful
on,
chook
Craig.
like yourself. God, you look nice, Craig.
Phew.
Phew.
PSA, please don't read this alone. This may be the spookiest yet.
Oh no! Okay, I'm already scared now. This is really
Is
set
that
it
a
up.
warning or a brag?
That's a brag and a warning. You can
very
have both.
cool.
Yeah, actually, very cool.
Diggs, if you do that again, I will shoot you dead.
Okay. I shouldn't laugh at that.
The Stuffed Animal Egg Trilogy, Part 2 of 4.
Great.
Trilogy.
This is great.
I woke up in a cold sweat. My pajamas wetter than an otter's pocket.
That is wet.
Where's their pocket?
You need better ceiling if you're an otter. That's not the first time I said that.
The night had passed like nights often do, but I still couldn't shake what I had seen the night before.
What was that?
We'll find out.
Okay.
I crept slowly to the cupboard, heart racing, wondering if it was still there. Slowly, I reached for the handle, my hand trembling like a chihuahua on a roller coaster.
I wonder how are their pockets? They wet? That's what I want to know about. That's what I really want to know about. Their pockets wet?
The similes here are sensational. He's
Making me
backing up.
simile.
He's getting closer.
Getting closer. Don't trust you, Diggs. Don't trust you one bit.
I pulled open the door and it creaked loud enough to wake the dead. If the
That's
dead were
loud.
particularly annoyed by bad carpentry.
Got some good jokes in there, Craig. I like Craig.
Inside the cupboard was empty.
Empathy?
Yep.
Not empathy.
Yep. But then a soft, squishy noise came from the back corner. There it was. The stuffed animal egg.
Oh my God, this is creeping me out
Stuffed
right
animal
now.
egg. Wouldn't it just be an egg?
It'd be an egg. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yes, you read that right. An egg, but not just any egg. This one was made of plush fabric with little embroidered eyes. And
Don't look behind you, but there actually is one behind you right now.
Stop,
There actually
smile,
is.
don't.
Look, no. Look next to the light. It's next to the light. Look,
Stop it.
Actually, look.
Oh my God, there is.
Yeah. There's a stuffed animal egg right there for the story.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Is it nice?
No,
Diggs has
but
attacked it a few times.
It's yuck as, but like that is. Did you plant that for this story?
No. It's always there.
Are you Craig?
It's always there. Craig.
This one was made of plush fabric with little embroidered eyes and a stitched up smile.
That's right.
It was shaped like an egg, but somehow it had the unsettling look of something that should be hatching soon.
Okay, that's interesting.
I know that look.
I know that's a good look.
Oh
It's a
my
hard look
God.
to pull off, but when you do, you get it right every
I
time.
see it every day in school holidays.
Every
You
day.
should be hatching soon. You little bitches.
Whoa.
Hey, not my kids, other people's.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. The night before, I had spotted it perched ominously on the shelf, and something about it just felt wrong.
Wrong?
Like it wasn't supposed to exist in my cupboard
Wait,
or
what?
in any cupboard or really in the fabric of reality itself.
And that's clever because it is a fabric of sorts.
yeah, plush fabric.
Plush
You mentioned
fabric,
that with
yes.
embroidery on it. It's actually pretty
Thank you for saying
tasteful.
that.
I swallowed hard. What I had to look away from your face when I said that, because as I said it, I was like, "That's a normal sentence." But when I saw your face, I hated
I lit up.
saying it.
I keep jumping.
Stop jumping!
Sorry.
What the hell? Oh, sorry. I'll say it again because I just. Oh, okay, wait 1 second. Wait
1 second.
wait
Wait 1 second. Hey, wait 1 second.
What the hell? I whispered to the egg, seeing why I had to.
Yeah.
It stared back at me. Its little eyes felt full of secrets I was not prepared to learn. But he really reads into
Yeah. I think
things.
it's fun. I'm going to tell you. I was telling Michaela about we had gorgeous catch up, and I said about the segments that we do, and joke segment. You won't like that one. There's a spooky wooky one. You might not like that. And then she goes, the segment's good.
Nah, you're going to have a dreadful time, Michaela. I'll see you there. What's the fee? You will not be getting paid a cent. Okay, the egg wobbled slightly like it was testing the waters of the universe.
Exactly like that.
Is that what you were doing in there?
Yeah,
He
I was
jumped
testing the waters of the universe.
aggressively. Deciding whether to launch itself into my nightmare or just stay put and ruin my life one existential dread at a time.
Oh no, take it one by one. Okay,
Oh,
I got
yeah.
it. I got it.
I bent closer. Do you bend closer?
Yeah, when I jump at you, I bend like that.
Oh my God. It was just a stuffed animal, right? I mean, what could go wrong? It's not like it was some kind of evil plush monstrosity sent to eat my soul.
Craig, is it, or are you just saying that? I hope not. I
Which
hope
one
not.
is it, Craig? Like, be
Craig, which
clear.
one is it? Just a stuffed animal egg?
Yeah, because one's not scary, but the
One's
other
not
one
scary.
is
One is
scary.
slightly scarier.
So, I mean, I'm hoping it's the first one.
Me as well.
Yeah, but it would make no sense if you'd written this in
It'd
if it
make no
was the
sense.
first one.
It's
So
just a
I'm
nice
starting
one.
to think. The detective in me thinks
Hey.
it might be the second.
Run and tell it.
The egg twitched. Okay, maybe it was. What? Before I could back away, the egg did the most disturbing thing. It rolled off the shelf and onto the floor with a soft squeak that sounded way too pleased with itself. Do it. I took a step back,
I felt good about that.
trying to reason with myself. Okay, no big deal. It's just an egg with a creepy, unsettling smile.
It's fine.
It's embroidered.
It's embroidered.
That's
It's fine.
fine. Someone
It's
put some
tasteful.
time
It's
into that.
tasteful.
It took them ages. I took a step back, trying to reason with myself. Okay, I already said that. But then the egg began to wiggle.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
A wiggly egg.
I'm not sure what was worse, the fact that it was moving or the fact that it seemed to be enjoying it. Don't look at me when I say anything nice. I reached for it, more out of a curiosity than courage.
Yes.
All right, fine, I said. I'll just pick it up and maybe it's one of those weird novelty toys that moves on its own, probably some kind of children's birthday gag gift. Nothing to be afraid of. The egg jerked in my hands as soon as I touched it, then pop.
Oh, fuck.
It split open right down the middle like
Catching.
like a grotesque pinata of terror.
Oh, God. That's actually a good sentence. I like that. That's what we should call it.
Yeah.
Is there a title on this?
Yeah. And out tumbled two tiny plush arms. Two very, very, very tiny, very real arms. And then a little plush head with a felt mouth that immediately opened and whispered in a voice that sounded like it had been practicing in a dark cave for centuries.
An egg is kind of a dark cave in a way.
Oh, yeah. You took too long. That's what it said. I stumbled back, nearly tripping over my own feet as a creature inside the egg, now fully hatched, stared at me with those tiny eyes, its little hands making grabby motions as it floated.
Put the nightlight on,
me.
Chookies. Jesus Christ.
Hey. Oh, wait, on who's talking about? Okay, that's me. Hey, wait a minute. This is my house.
Exactly.
I protested, backing up. I didn't sign up for a creepy, sentient plush monster.
Exactly.
Go back in your egg or...
Go back in your egg.
Or, if it's broken, you can't.
Yeah, go back in your cave.
It's a hard thing to do. But the egg, the thing, wasn't done with me yet. It floated closer, its little mouth still grinning.
What the heck?
You should have been faster, it said again, as if reading off a haunted to-do list.
Oh, my God.
The others are waiting.
The others?
That's exactly what he says. Others? I shrieked, taking another step back. What others? What are you
even talking about right now?
As it seemed like the...
God, our old podcast people who used to help with the podcast would hate this episode.
Oh, they would.
I'm interrupting too much.
Who cares? Just as it seemed like the thing might actually bite me with its plush-stitched mouth, my window flew open. I took my eyes off it for just 1 second. Flat's eye flew open.
Jesus.
The creature didn't vanish, but it froze midair. Its tiny arms frozen in a place like an awkward mannequin at a discount Halloween store.
Not at a discount. Hello, I was paper for us.
We'll back out to this.
Then the most horrifying sound I've ever heard followed. The sound of giggling. Giggling. I turned around.
He's put so much effort into this.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. So I'm actually I can't wait to know what happens there. I turned around, heart pounding, only to see my laundry basket shifting ominously as if something was moving inside. The egg-like creature paused its eerie hovering and gave a nervous little wave. Hello, best run. It whispered just
Best run?
Yeah.
Holy
just
hell.
before it vanished entirely back into the cupboard from whence it came. I blinked. From the laundry basket came another whisper, and then another, and then they all came in unison. I slowly
It's like my orgies.
room. Jesus. I slowly backed out of the room, trembling. Then there was a moment of absolute silence, and then I heard it, a deep, velvety voice, dripping with sarcastic malice.
Bron, they're scaring the shit out of me right now.
Hey, your laundry's not done. Have a great day, aunties. Love, Craig.
How about you? Run and tell that. That was awesome, Craig. That was a great one. Spooky as hell. Kick it! That'll turn it off. Oh my God. That was spooky as hell.
That was scary.
That's one of the scariest ones I ever did hear from your lips.
Do you get it?
I got it.
What happened?
So egg.
Yeah.
Lovely egg. Living in his house.
Yeah.
There's more of them living inside. And they're going to get him every time. They're creepy.
Do you think there was eggs in the laundry basket?
Eggs in the egg.
Oh, eggs in the egg.
Yeah. That's one of the scariest things I've ever heard in my whole life. You know about that?
I'm never eating eggs again.
No, never eat eggs again. How you do for this? Would you rather?
Woo!
Each week, my good friend Brown and I ask the question, would you rather? Bron Lewis, would you rather have to wear flippers everywhere you go or a pogo stick everywhere you go? You don't have to wear a pogo stick, I guess. You just have a pogo stick. I didn't write
But
that
do
well.
I have to jump on it everywhere? They're really hard.
They're really hard. But I think if you did it everywhere, you get used to it.
And I'd get really good at it.
Oh, God, you get good at it. Yeah, you'd look cool on a pogo stick as well. Hell yeah.
And people would just let me get through.
Hell yeah. People think you're so cool.
Also, to be scared, I'd crunch their little toes. So they would scatter.
I think it's a part of the city thing. Like the city of Melbourne always had those lime scooters and stuff. It's like that. The guys, is it a lime pogo stick?
Can I get one?
Can I get one? I want to be cool too. Not everything's for you, Janice.
Oh, is that what you were doing before the jumping?
Yeah. I was trying to show you how my pogo stick works.
God, it was a huge run
They
up
call
to
my
that
legs
one,
my
wasn't
pogo
it?
sticks. So that's what I call my legs.
Okay, would you rather ask your new neighbours, because I know you're moving
Yes,
soon, ask your
correct.
new neighbours, go to introduce yourself,
Yes.
and ask them if they can hear your violent diarrhea but not actually have it.
It's
or-
so funny that before we started this podcast, you said to me, have I mentioned violent diarrhea? And I just went as normal. No.
No. Okay,
Great.
great, good. But not actually have it, or have violent diarrhea for a whole week and not tell anyone.
I tell the neighbours.
You'll tell them,
Yeah.
can you hear my violent diarrhea?
Well, I like to keep to myself, so that would never bother me again.
Yeah, that guy's disgusting.
Yeah. I hope you don't hear my do I say I hope you don't hear it or I hope you hear it?
No, you're just asking them.
Oh, okay, great.
Can
yeah.
you?
Can you? And then they'll go, no. They'll go, good, because I don't have that.
You can't do.
Oh, great, okay.
Also, even if you did
So
say
weird
that,
to say
they'd
that.
be like,
Okay.
you definitely
You definitely
have it.
do, yeah. Can you hear me having sex in there? No? Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wish you did hear me in there because it means someone's here.
And if you do hear someone in there having sex,
Can you
just
tell them
know-
because someone's broken in?
Someone, call the police, please. You got another
I
one?
love that.
Another
Yeah,
one?
yeah. And I want to hold your hand when I do it.
Okay. Oh, no.
I make these demands.
Yep.
Would you rather always have wet hair or a really dry mouth? That's an in-joke between me and Bron. We're having fun.
So, always wet hair.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It never
Yeah.
dries. So,
Yeah.
so people go, is it greasy?
Is it greasy or...
It must be. It's been.
Why is she always on stage like
wet
that? Yeah, that's what people will be saying about you.
She's a beautiful girl, though.
Beautiful woman. God, she looks good.
Or a dry mouth, so I just have to have drink water all the time.
Yeah.
I think I'd have to have wet hair.
Wet hair, don't care.
That
In
is really
Perth,
upsetting, though.
that'll dry straight away.
Well, it won't if it's greasy. Okay. Would you rather break
By
up
the way,
with? Ready? Would you rather break up with someone publicly by ugly crying and saying, "I deserve the world, and you've offered me Mars," or break up with someone privately
Yeah,
by singing the entire song of No Scrubs?
privately.
I don't want no scrubs. They have to. They just sing it
Yeah.
down, and then you have to. It's actually a pretty awesome way
Yeah.
to break up with someone. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging in the passenger side of his best friend's right. And the whole
No, no,
time,
no,
this
me.
poor girl is sitting on the couch
Yeah.
looking at you.
But do I stand up and perform it?
You'll perform
Yeah,
it.
great. I love that. How was I last
have to
night? I
sing.
called you last night.
Yeah.
And you put me on to your eldest child, Ari. And and you put me on to him because I sang him a lullaby last night.
Yeah, he loved it.
I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell, but wait a while, maybe then you'll see.
different side of me.
I'm
And
not
I
crazy.
at the end,
Yeah.
I said, "Did you like that, Ari?" And he went, "Yep."
Yeah, he said it so quietly. Yep. That was a lovely moment for us. I would do the scrubs. I would absolutely do the scrubs.
Did you know when you said your oldest child, Ari? I
I said eldest.
Yes, and so that is why it's actually really interesting when people put in no effort to learn anything about my kids, which I also don't care. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
We're not. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. They're far more interesting to me than anyone else. It's just what parenting is. If you think anyone cares about your kids, dear listener, they don't.
I care
Okay?
about the eldest.
Ari, yeah, he's 3 and the eldest is 10. Okay, if you could just fucking learn something about me, it'd be pretty nice. But I did a gig. I don't know if I told you this. I did this gig, and it was at Spleen, and there was a well-known comedian upstairs, and I went
Jerry
up,
Seinfeld.
and so this one comedian,
Jerry Seinfeld?
it's not.
I hate this story then.
He was sitting up every single time I've worked with him, and I've worked with him maybe like 15, 20 times. Every single time I work with him, I come off stage and he says to me, "Awesome stuff. I loved that set." Every single time.
How lovely.
And
Lovely
I'm like,
to hear.
"Oh, wow, that's awesome."
From such a big name, whoever
Yes.
this is.
And I often will talk about parenting and my kids and like
Are they a
you know,
parent?
they are not.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so every single time I come off stage, he says, "Great set. That was really good. I really loved it." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." Anyway,
I've
yeah,
just
I went
ruled out
upstairs.
Jimone. It's not Jimone, guys.
It's not. I went upstairs, I sat with him and I put my phone on my lap and he said to me, "Don't do that. What are you doing? You've got to take your phone off there." And I was like, "What? Why?" And then he shook his head like I was an idiot and he said, "Bron, if you ever intend on becoming a mother, you got to stop putting your phone there.
Loved your set.
I was like, wow, you must be such a
listen
huge
intently.
fan of my comedy. I was like, yeah, I've got 3 kids. And he was like,
I don't
yeah,
think so. He goes, I don't think so.
not anymore. You just killed them with your pussy cancer. I hate that I said that word.
That's so funny. Wow. Do you like this person?
No one does.
Hey, thanks for listening, everyone. Today we're going to life hack before we get out, though, because you want to live right. That's why Bron's going to help you with that right
Yes,
now.
yeah,
I'm
it is
laughing.
true.
I'm laughing.
Okay.
Plug me back in up there.
All right.
Here we go.
This is mostly for returning back to school,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
First week of school.
I don't have kids. You don't have kids, but this is good for parents out there.
First week of school, all right? Your kids are, if your kids are setting
got 'em.
off, if you've
you
got
got 'em.
them, I wouldn't know.
Smoke them if you got
We
them.
wouldn't know.
That's what I say about kids.
First week of school,
Mm.
okay? You need to send them looking exactly the same way as you intend them to look every single day. So
Right.
that means if you want them, if you know that you're going to slip and you're going to start sending them in filthy things and the lunch boxes are going to smell weird,
Yeah.
start like that.
Great.
So they're not like, well, God, it was good.
That
at the
went
start of
downhill.
the year.
Yeah.
Stay consistently bad
Yep.
or consistently good.
Yep. You can't have both.
You can't do both because
Yeah.
the days that they're crap,
Yep.
the kids notice, the teachers notice, everyone knows, there's red flags.
Everyone's sad.
But if you send them in with like yogurt slop down their front,
Roll up in there. Dried up roll up in there.
then nothing in the lunchbox, run and tell that.
How about you? Run and tell that. I love that life hack. Hey, Chookies. Thank you so much for listening to your 2 Drunk Aunties this week. That was the name of this podcast you just heard.
Yeah,
Hey, how great is that?
that's great.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it as
And
well.
your other podcast is going very well. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you
starting
very
that. And your
much.
other
Thank
one
you for
is the one is almost finished.
Yeah, Confessions. By the time you're listening to this, I probably would have had my last live show.
Thanks for inviting me.
But it will be coming out up until May. So if you want to get on
great.
Confessions, keep listening to Confessions.
Everyone
Also, my
does.
other one, Not Another Crime Podcast with Georgia Love, where she reads me a different crime story every
Everyone
week. And we
loves
also
crime.
have gorgeous, gorgeous guests every week as well.
I love because I got looking at the comments
Yep.
and you guys posted, we're doing this podcast, and Georgia had written like, we get together, Sammy and I get together and we, get involved in this crime and we talk about, I don't know, the gore and the gossip, around
over
it.
Yeah.
And someone commented underneath and said, gore and gossip, wow, these are people's lives you're talking about. I was
It's like the
"Oh,
first
for
true crime
Christ's
thing ever.
sake."
Shut up.
Oh my God.
And also, like we said, wine and over a glass of wine or something, and someone was like, wine kills people.
Oh my
like, so does murder.
Everyone
Stupid.
is so annoying.
I know.
Everyone on the internet is so annoying.
Oh my God. Bron Lewis is touring all around Australia this year. You can find the link tree below in the show notes. I'm coming around as well. Come check me out.
Yeah, you
Listen
are.
to Bron's other podcast, Work Hates. I said
well
it right.
done.
Thank you so much for letting me say that. Bron and Brett continually have meetups and catch-ups to talk about how the podcast is going. So that's why they are having fun with it and they are rocketing ahead with their podcast. And they're always
Thank you for
working on
saying
it, which
all
is
of
lovely.
those things you definitely
so we
mean.
don't have any of those ourselves. Have a great weekend.
Have a good weekend, Chookies.
Let's go, girls.
Okay.